Hi.
Hi.
I'm here with Lin-Manuel Miranda. My heart's beating really fast.
No.
Pardon me. Congratulations on the opening today. The movie is just fantastic.
Thank you.
Mary Poppins Returns. You play Jack, who is the protege of Dick Van Dyke's character Bert from the original. I'm curious if you ever got a chance to talk about the backstory you created for your character with Dick Van Dyke, or if he got a chance to give you any advice, maybe on your Cockney accent.
Well, both those things would have been really smart things that I should have done. None of them happened. When I got to set on DVD, which is Dick Van Dyke Day, I was so overwhelmed I couldn't process the fact that I was in a Mary Poppins movie with Dick Van Dyke. So I pretty much talked to him about everything except Bert and Jack. We talked about Bye Bye Birdie, which I was cast in 6th grade as Conrad Birdie. He's the original Albert Peterson. We talked about that incredible cast album. We talked about Put on a Happy Face. We talked about working with Cheetah Rivera. We talked about the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Pretty much everything except the two things you asked me about.
I'm curious, obviously you're a performer, not a writer of this, but I was wondering if you got to have any input on any of your songs, particularly the patter rap that you do.
That's all the incredible Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman. But I did have input because actors are such an important part of the process, and I felt so lucky that Emily and I were in very early in the process. And so these songs and the dances they created for us, they're tailored suits. You know, the reason actors want to work with Rob Marshall again and again is that he makes us look amazing. And it's a very simple formula he has. He tells you, you're the only person in the world who could play this part. You're so extraordinary. We couldn't do the movie without you. You think, oh my God, I'm extraordinary. And your only job is to earn his trust in you. And so he comes from the theater as well. And so it was a new way of collaborating for me to get to work with songwriters, but really just sing my heart out, give them everything, and then let them tailor it around our gifts.
It's amazing. So I know you recently visited Disneyland for the first time.
Yeah.
So let's say the movie is a big hit like it deserves to be, and they build a Mary Poppins Return dark ride in the theme parks. What would you want your animatronic doppelganger to be doing for all eternity inside a ride?
Wow. That's a great question and a new question. I think I'd probably be sliding up and down those ladders, or you'd be on the ride on my rickety bike, going through 1930s London and through these adventures with, you know, the thing careening wildly as it did in this film.
The big news right now in Orlando is that Hamilton is coming there on tour next month. At the same time that you'll be performing the role in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And it's been the talk of the town for months. When the tickets went on sale, there were some people who waited all day and found that they couldn't find any tickets they could afford. There were other people who went to these scalpers, paid a lot of money for resale. I'm wondering if you, as someone in the theater, when you see things like that, is there something that we in the theater can be doing to create a more equitable balance between supply and demand so that shows are accessible to a diverse range of people, but actors can still make a good living?
Yeah, it's the question we wrestle with constantly. It's the reason we have lottos with every production that happens, so that there are $10 tickets available at all times. It's the reason I fought for anti-bot legislation in the Senate. I don't get involved in too much politics, but I got involved there because it was something that was really affecting the fans of this work. It's the reason that our production in Puerto Rico is going to have the largest lotto we've ever done. We have 10,000 tickets for $10 for the 24 performances that we do in Puerto Rico, and it's something we're constantly grappling with. The reality is that the thing that makes theater special also makes it exclusive by its definition. We are all in the room sharing a live experience, and so that's always our challenge, and we're continuing to sort of wrestle with it.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank
a
you.
huge honor.
Yeah, thank you.